I might be lying. This is weird. I'm back. Better than ever. Try to figure out this stuff here. It's a test stream, kind of. What am I looking at? It's a test stream, people. Testing. 1 2. Do I sound good? Hi. This is great. What is it? Look how many of me there are. There's like a delay, like I muted the stream, but as soon as I went live, it's really delayed. Don't like it. Of course, I'm listening to myself, and so that's probably meh. Don't. There's no echo or anything. Yeah. 1 2 3 Yeah. Wonder why. Oh, maybe because I'm going to rap. Wait. Why am I breaking my computer? I don't know. There's a bad echo. That's what I thought. Shit. Well, I gotta figure this out. Like, there's so many damn options. Like. Oh, y'all are hearing my what's coming through my headphones. Hey, Chris, what's going on? Is it better? No delay or echo? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Trying to configure stuff. Still has an echo. Yeah, I just heard it. Okay. That should be better, right? That's what it was. I think. Did I freeze up? No. But well, I can't like. Hey, Israel. Sorry, I'm still setting up some stuff, but whatever. I don't really have to listen to myself, so that's probably why I get these delays. So, yeah. I don't know why it's showing OBS on the freaking thing. It's like weird. Because I had to reconfigure all this crap. Including, let's see, maybe. Let's see what happens when we do it. Y'all want some auto-tune? Nah, maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna mute my headphones. Y'all can still all hear me, right? Okay, I think I'm done. Like with the setup thing. It's just, it was kind of weird. Cool. No delays, no weird sounds, just like radio chatter. Cool. 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 Because I mean, I've had all this studio stuff, guys. I don't know if y'all realize that. I just never hooked it up, used it for live streaming. So I rearranged my room, so I have, here, we'll move the camera over a little bit. And there's my voice live rack, which has the auto tune on it, and delay, reverb, and compressors. I don't know. There's like a 500-page manual on the damn thing. So, hey, John, Moist Boy is here. Hey, Mike. Hey, Israel. I think I already said all this, but hey, Firetech. Victor Ahmet, what is up? Y'all don't even know. Dang, Victor, what you been up to? I finally got unbanned, y'all. I finally got unbanned, so yeah. See, I'm using like a proper microphone, and I just didn't want it all up in my grill like that, so it sounds the same down here, so I think we'll be alright there. Yeah. So yeah. What shall we talk about? But first, there is, I have to, as a disclaimer, I have to show you guys this. This is a non-alcoholic beer. It says 0% alcohol. It's made by Ice House. It's called Edge, and it's 0%. So, see? Right where my finger is. Right there on the screen. So, that's for just the YouTube policy. You cannot advertise alcoholic beverages. So, you know, it's totally fine. 0%. Victor, everybody's great, man. Everybody's great. Can I tell people who you are? Say yes or no in the chat. He's gonna be no, hell no. I'm getting all right, everybody. Introduce you to Victor. He was a maintenance guy that worked with me. So y'all always wondered if I worked alone. Well, I filmed alone, but I never worked alone. So trust me, we have a crew or whatever. 100% moist. Damn right. Moistness is greatness. Yep. There's a lot of me in that picture. What do y'all see on the screen? Like me a thousand times? Because that's what I'm seeing. Or you just see me and like the live stream in the chat. Because I don't know why it's showing me like 100,000 times. Yeah, you see me like 1,000 times, huh? Why is it doing that? I know why. I know why. You son of a bitch. There we go. That's better. God. Yeah, I like to see myself 1,000 times. Jesus. Alright, that's why. I had it on the wrong screen. Lord. I mean, 3 months, man, you forget how to live stream. You really do. So, 3-month ban for little kids playing on the stream. That's always nice. So, yeah. Where's my shoot? I was gonna try to bring up the stream on this one, but bleh, bleh, bleh. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Yeah, that's better. I'll just put my channel in the background. How about that? That'll work. Alright, now I can see chats. I can see chats over here. I can sing a song if y'all want. I'm just joking. I'm not gonna sing a song. I think John will get too moist. So, I had the opportunity, guys, to go over. I mean, y'all saw the video. I mean, most of y'all probably seen the video. The dang thing skyrocketed at 2,000 views in a day. It was crazy. But we went to Panama City to rescue some of our residents from our property, our sister property, and it was freaking crazy, man. Just I mean, what was in that video was just freaking like a fraction of it. So, all right, John, cool. So it was a 4-hour ride there, 5-hour ride back on the bus with the residents, and it was all right. I mean, but the damages that was out there is like somebody buzz cut the planet, man. So it was definitely a eye opener. Like what the trains flipped over, stuff like that. It was nuts. But yeah, had fun. That was a nice 16-hour shift. So got a little overtime with that. It's always good to help out people anyway, so. Is the building on the property red tagged? No, the reason their building wasn't that bad, actually. There were some trees leaning against it, but you know, with a commercial building like that, you know, you got metal studs and stuff. It's a little bit more sturdier, and it's concrete. But the reason why we had to get them out of there, there's no power, and we already had on-site generators that power the whole building, so that wasn't a problem. But it was the water. They were using their retention pond water and pumping it into 5-gallon buckets to flush toilets. So it wasn't ideal for senior citizens like that to be walking around and, you know, having to wait for somebody with a 5-gallon bucket to come flush their toilet for them, you know. Not very ideal. So yeah, basically, yeah, they probably red tagged it. It wasn't a structural problem with the building. Like it still was standing, but yeah, They had to get them out of there because they had no water, so they couldn't cook, clean, you know, without water. So yeah, I think if I have to honestly say, I would have probably evacuated them sooner, like before the hurricane. But there was so much falsifications with the hurricane saying, "Oh, it's just gonna be a Category 2, 3, whatever." So people were like, "Oh, okay, it's just gonna be a breeze." Yeah, yeah, and stomp it down the drain, right? We're gonna bring that up again. Yeah, that ought to be. That ought to do it real good. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. 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 It was a pretty hectic situation for a moment. Everybody was like loud on the bus, and then like we turned the corner, and then it was like they saw all the devastation and stuff out in the main streets. Like the Lowe's sign was blown through the Home Depot sign, which we thought that was funny. They need home improvement now, don't they? But stuff like that, it was just amazing. Like trailers blown through houses, and we were making jokes saying now it's a trailer home. We had to have a sense of humor. Found a shed in the median of the road, and as we were approaching it, I started going, "Our house in the middle of the street, our house." It was pretty funny. So, yep, it was fun, but it was quite dangerous and kind of scary at the same time, and just depressing on the way back. It was kind of depressing on the way back, but we take care of our grandmas over here. So I really need to change my thumbnail for when I go live, because live stream events, I don't know where that came from. Oh, hey, Jeff Grant. Oh, I didn't scroll down chat. I didn't even see. Goodness gracious. So what have y'all been up to? Anybody? Of course, there's like a 18,000-second delay, but so I was just looking through my channel, like, right. Yeah, I've been in Panama City, and I mean, it's been pretty slow at my work, so that's why the videos kind of slowed down. I mean, I broke my leg off the dumpster well was like the last video until things. So it's just been what, light bulb changes and simple things and simple fixes for a while. The kind I like, the kind I really like. Um, I'm not even gonna say the air conditioning company. We already know. I'm not even gonna start that. Like, that's not, because if I talk about it, something will happen. Something. So, but I'll try to bring back, guys. I'll try to bring back the live streams and stuff like that, and see, like the live streams that uh the hangouts. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, all that devastation, man. Jeff, I was like, I had to try to keep it together because I saw the gentleman in the video that's in front of me. He was like he was wiping his eyes and stuff. He was crying as we went by. I just was like, man, that sucks, you know. And one resident goes, "That's my house" or something. I was like, oh man, because he had a house he lived in, and then we drove right by it, and like there's a tree through it. So it was kind of devastating for him to do that, to see that rather. Yep. But they got lucky because everything around them was destroyed. You got the La Quinta Hotel, which the whole first floor, like some windows were blown out and stuff, and that was right next to them. We had to lift I didn't get this on videotape because I was one of the dumbasses doing it. We took one of the power lines, and for the tour bus to get into the property, there's a sloping power line, so we got these big pieces of OSB board, cut them down to they're 4x8, so we made the 8-foot sections, put a little notch in them, and then we held up the power lines with these pieces of wood while the bus drove underneath it. And then right when we're doing that, here comes a news helicopter and it's sitting there just hovering while we got this damn wire up there. And then, I'm talking, these aren't the small power lines. They're like that big around. They're pretty big. So they probably carry like 28,000 volts. So don't want to. But for the last 60 miles going into Panama City, we were just do-doop, 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 and all those. I thought we were running over the reflectors, and it was power lines. So. Yeah, this is about 2011 tornadoes. Yeah, tornadoes are the same. Hurricanes and tornadoes are just about the same, because the byproduct of a hurricane is tornadoes. Really, when it reaches landfall, it's still spinning. Yeah, Chris, if those lines were live, man, it would just be that would have been it. There'd be nothing left but my shoes, because they were coming off. They weren't the insulated black ones that go to people's houses. They were the actual big thick ones, like 3-phase. And I know for a fact at my property, because JA had to come out and replace a fuse in one of those green the transformer boxes for underground cable. And I told him, what's the primary on that? The primary. And he said 28,000 volts is going through there. I'm like, Jesus. And I have to stand back with a stick and like change because the electricity will just reach out and get you. So if those power lines were live, I mean, they would have been arcing and stuff. I mean, they were all tangled up anyway. But it's definitely an experience that I don't want to experience. I'm so careful at work not to shock myself, and then I go over to Tampa. I go over to Panama City and lift up freaking high voltage lines while a news helicopter is sitting there hovering above us. So I don't know if I'm on the news. I haven't seen me yet, but you see about 3 idiots out there, and I'm the one in the green shirt. John Hummingbird, what's going on, man? It's pretty good. Going pretty good. So it's ouch. Cool. Yeah, it's not much here. I was basically making this live stream for a test, but it looks like I'm just gonna go with it. just for a while, I guess. So, guys, did you hear that I won in Jack Ciota's thing? I won the Amp Pro multimeter. Some of y'all were in there, I guess. Yeah, an HVAC shop talk. Yep, that was pretty cool. Never won anything in my life online. So that's the first for me. What's my favorite AC company? Like maker? Or I mean companies, so there's a lot. We only use one. I think we their name's Florida Comfort. They do commercial only. So they take care of our property. They're very good at it too. Winter chicken dinner. That's right, John. And guess what? I literally did just have chicken for dinner. So too bad I'm not eating it live on stream. But we'll have this non-alcoholic Ice House Edge. Cheers. I'll drink to that. I'm gonna still have to figure out how to get a little bit less delay because my internet literally is like a gigabyte a second, like 900 something down. So I should be able to, and 45 up or something like that, 50 something. So I should be able to broadcast anything I want. And let's see if I can get a shot of it. This is the gigabyte internet service modem here. In just a second, right here. This little thing that looks like a twin tower. That's the gigabyte internet modem by Xfinity or Comcast, whatever you want to call them. This is my APC 40. Well, shit, y'all probably can't even fucking see it. Hold on. I'm gonna have to do this for a second. APC 40. Got all these lights and sliders, and that's the modem. Receiver. Got a Pro Curve rack that I haven't configured yet, and I got my rack, which does the auto tune, amongst other stuff. But I like to play around with it every once in a while. But I'm getting it all put together. I destroyed my room actually trying to do it, but we'll get it together. We'll have a nice studio to do live streaming in. So, oh, I lost my little. Oh crap! Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Oh, get your butt back down here, Jeffrey. Get out of the way. So, yep, that's pretty cool. So, where? Oh my God, where did my? Oh my gosh. There it is. Yeah, you should maybe I'll take y'all guys around. Well, I don't guess I can't do it live. I don't have a, well, I could use my cell phone, but I have two servers in the living room that hold a bunch of sounds and stuff too. And one's a movie server with 8 terabytes of information and movies coming to a theater near you. Yep. Yeah, when I first got this internet, I was like, man, whatever. It's like, bling. I haven't seen a download bar in like a year. It just drops straight. Like, you know how when you download something in Chrome, it just drops down to the thing, and it says opening in. I don't even get opening in. I just open, bling. It's like crazy. There's nobody in here. I kicked them all out. It's just you and me. Couple people. They're afraid of me. They're afraid of y'all, really. They're afraid of the moderators. Trust me, guys. These are good moderators. These are good peoples. Some are moist. So, watch out. Don't slip and fall. Okay? Yep. So, I'll tell y'all a story about the video that I had. Oh, that's fine, JCC. I'm not in Hangouts today, so I'm gonna dive deeper into Hangouts to see how I can better moderate that, because last time was a freaking disaster, as y'all know. So yeah, but okay, I'll tell y'all a little story about the dumpster thing. It was funny, and my boss will probably see this because he's going to be involved in this little chat. But they broke the dumpster wheel off, so my boss went out there with a welder, and he's welding, and he's cutting off the old wheel, and then he still has a mask on, so he never lifted the mask because it's auto tinting or whatever, so he just grabbed the thing and he puts it back up onto the dumpster and welds it, and it's the old one that he just cut off. So I had to go back out there and cut it off, and then put the new one back on there. So that's where that video came from. I was like, okay, I'll do it. I got an hour before I leave work, so yeah, it's a funny behind this. We don't let him down off of that, man. I tease him about that all the time, man. It is funny. I was like, you know what? I think I'll just cut this one off and put it back on again. And I did go a little crazy, guys. I have to apologize with the HVAC and what is kill codes. This video right there. It's just, it pisses me off because I know it's happening. So I was like talking about, how they upload the kill codes and computer chips and stuff. I know they do it. So last time I talked to you, I only had one cat. Well, I adopted 2 more. Uh-oh. You might want to get an extra litter box. Shoot. Salt in an open wound kind of thing. Yep. Pretty much. Yeah, but I went on I should have named that like HVAC rant, and one of these damn things are going bad and stuff. But because I know all they do is take them back to the factory and flash them, and then send them right back out and make another $800 on them. 3 litter boxes? Holy shit. Woo. I just throw them outside so they can put a cat door in. I don't even know where my cat. One's on my bed. The other one's behind me, I guess, somewhere. Dizzy Dallas, what's up? Well, I figured nobody streams on Sundays, so I fired up. Oh, no, you're cussing at me saying Aeon unit. Oh, no. No. That's very true. And just talking about them, I've noticed, will do that. That is... The other day I went up there and watched. I guarantee you guys, all of them were working. And now that I'm talking about them, the 6 on that building with the white roof that you always see me on, I went up there to do just a simple drain tablet thing. So I put drain tablets in. When we buy these big ones, they're about like this big around. There's 6 of them in a packet. And you just rip open well, you're supposed to take the whole packet and just lay it in the drain pan, but once the tablets are gone, they'll get sucked into the thing. So I was like, I'm just gonna cut open a packet and, you know, put them in there, and instantly they take care of the slime balls and the what do you call it, Legionella bacteria. So something might happen because I put drain tablets in it. Mark my words here. I have proof. It's on video that I've talked about them, and now something might happen. So the one that I closed the damper on, I said I need to make adjustments. That's like a month ago or so. Things working fine now. So that's telling me something's up with the outdoor air sensor or the empathy sensor or something like that. So it's good to check that out, but you know, I don't probe around too much. I don't take wires apart on those units because God knows if I did it, I'd just be a ball of jelly when the AC company comes and goes, you wired it backwards or something, you know, something stupid like that. Oh no. It's cold in Michigan. I bet it is. Turn on my old janitorial faucet for the first time. Heck yeah, no CO alarms. Cool. Yeah, that's true, Dallas, man. You know, when I went back to the, you know, Panama City thing for a little bit, but the degree difference from, like, when we got to Jacksonville, when we got back from Panama City to Jacksonville, the temperature difference was, like, crazy. It was, like, so hot in Jacksonville, but in Panama City, I actually wanted to put on a jacket. I mean, I would say it was 60 something. Because usually I start getting chilly below 68. Like, I'll start being uncomfortable, you know what I mean? But I usually keep it 68 in this house, so. Yeah, Chris, I think it's the weather is just perfect right now for air conditionings to stay cool when they need to stay cool and whatever. I noticed we have a failure to keep up with heating after about 92, 94 degree days. It just will not, like, these residents want it 72. I'm like, you're not going to get 72, man. You're talking 10 degrees split, like, from 90 or something. So maybe at best, you know. And some of these villas I think they're under tonnage, man. They look like the same. I guess it depends on the compressor, but they look like the same SEER and the same units that we have on the roof for a house. And I'm like, 2 ton? You know, 2.5 maybe, but I figured they should be about 3 ton. Yeah. 68, 70, that's where it's at. That is exactly where it's at. Why am I wearing... Oh my God, why am I wearing these headphones? I can't hear anything out of them. Not like I'm playing music. Shit. I only wore them so I could hear myself through that rack. This whole freaking time, man. They're so comfortable. I mean, come on now, guys. Here we go. That's funny. That's funny. I'm gonna poke this up over there. Now my hair's all messed up. Do I look pretty? Do I look pretty now? I keep this house at 78 in the summer, 68 in the winter. Peak efficiency for my system. Yep. That is spot on. I bet, like, I don't really mind a high electric bill. I have 2 train units. I think they're both one's a 1 ton, I think, like a little baby. And then the other one's like a little bit bigger. That does the other side of the house. So I have my own air conditioning. I did make a video of like how rigged up it is, with the laundry room thing. But man, the thing works great. And I clean the coils on it. I do my own preventive maintenance on it, Just because if I don't clean the coils, it'll definitely let me know when it starts dripping on top of the washer machine. So, yep, JH, that is the Dizzy Dallas. Dun dun dun. I'm just afraid this rack. Sometimes when I hook it up to this microphone, see, this rack has a microphone of its own, and it has a button on it. And when you press the button, you can pre-program this button to turn on auto-tune, turn off auto-tune, or turn on delay, harmony, stuff like that. Well, sometimes this will just hit the it'll take off the bypass button, and then I'll be auto-tuned. So that's what I'm testing today, and it hasn't done it, so I think we're pretty good. That would be funny, though. Y'all guys let me know if it starts auto-tuning or something. That'd be funny. It'd be like... In the meanwhile, we'll have a smoke. Don't tell Ralph. Garbage disposal. Wow. Nope. I don't have a garbage disposal in my house. I took it out. Actually, if I personally had a garbage disposal, I took mine out, but just because, like, it's just they leak. They're always gonna leak. Like, I do have an ice maker, which I've realized my rental properties don't really like people having stuff like that. Like, why it's paid so much extra for the dishwasher and the garbage disposal and the laundry center. You can rent them from us, or whatever, but that's not the case here. This is the actual house that I rent, but landlord owns 3 or 4 more houses around the neighborhood, so. But from what I see at my work is like just the garbage disposals rust out of the bottom. It's just if you don't use them, they're going to drip and leak and stuff. That's a dead given, and they're gonna seize up, obviously. Sometimes I can clean some of those Badger garbage disposals with ice. Put ice down it. I need to do a video of that, but for the people that don't know, but just shove ice down it, and just, it's the funnest thing to do, really. But yeah, they they always have it. Maybe they need to start putting garbage disposals on shower drains. That'd be a fun one. That would be fun. I gotta get. You gotta get me to vape to be truly moist. This is a vape. This is an e-cigarette. You know why? It even lights up like a real cigarette, like it's got a cherry on it, and it smells like, of course. I mean, yep. Kenmore makes a garbage disposal, and I'll tell you, This woman was jumping up and down screaming that she wanted this disposal changed. It's a piece of shit. Blah, 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 blah. Dude, the thing had stainless steel. It was 1 horsepower, stainless steel blades and disc. And it just looked like it was brand new. And because it leaked around the seal. So he ended up taking the damn thing out of there and putting a cheap old Badger in there. And she's happy as a clam now. It just amazes me, like, people like, oh, I don't want it. It was here when I got here. Well, you might want to look at what you got first. You know? Don't bite the hand that feeds you is what I say. But, yeah. It's like, okay. Yes, ma'am. We'll get that disposal out there for you. Yep. And then they think the old little 1/3 horsepower Badger's going to take peanut shells and shit by the ton. And then, you know. Then I had that nightmare when I had to cut off with the damn grinder. The tabs were breaking off of it. It was so rusted. I couldn't do anything with that. What was it I was going to say? There was something I was going to say, I forgot. Must not have been important. Yeah. You got that right, Chris. Yep. Our garbage disposals don't plug into an outlet. Like, they're hardwired. They suck. And with 10 gauge wire, it's 12 gauge wire. I'm like, good God. Yeah, see, the Kenmores are serviceable. The Badgers have freaking security screws and stuff because they don't want you seeing all that crap. I mean, it's just the Badger's just a motor and 2 discs and a little tiny rubber seal in between the 2 halves of it. Like, I've busted one apart in the parking lot. And the residents probably looking out their window wondering what the hell I'm doing. Slamming this garbage disposal into the ground. Yeah, 20 amp breakers, yep. Because I think it's shared on the dishwasher. The dishwasher shared on the garbage disposal, which I don't even know if that's NEC code, if anybody knows that. Like electric code or whatever. But that's the way, if, you know, there's not just one breaker just for the garbage disposal. When you turn off the dishwasher, the garbage disposal's off as well. Yeah. Yeah, what's funny about it is there's an outlet, like, right there, you know, like, above the counter. They could have just dropped a wire down there and put a GFI down there. Well, just a regular outlet, because the GFI would be in the kitchen, would handle that whole circuit. Unless that's not code. I don't know. I'm not a code book. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, dedicated breakers for an appliance, I think, should be code. Like, dishwasher, 1 breaker. Obviously, washer, 1 breaker, dishwasher, blah, blah. Heck, and I think a kitchen with, like, stoves and stuff, like those little stoves that you can get, like those toaster stoves, I think, like, only, like, let's say it's a small kitchen and you have 4 outlets. I think 2 should be on 1 breaker and 2 should be on another breaker. And those 2 should be protected by a GFI breaker or either a GFI outlet. because that's one thing that we run into a lot of times is residents have a coffee maker plugged in, a microwave, one of those toaster ovens, so they're baking their toast, making their coffee, and microwaving a Jimmy Dean sausage or something, and it flips the breaker, or the GFI shorts out, or pops, or whatever you want to call it. But most of the time, it trips a breaker, which I'm surprised. Like it. Well, I guess the GFI is like short to ground, so it just overloaded it. Overloaded the circuit, so the GFI wouldn't flip. It would just be the breaker. Yep. Yeah, this house right here, JCC, it was built with it was built in 1950, and I'm sitting in what used to be a carport that they uh, boxed in, made another room out of it. And I still have that turn and loop wiring with the black asbestos coating on it, with just two wires, a white and a black. But this is a where I'm at. I'm all grounded. That's why most of the computer equipment's in here, like the modem and stuff. And also, I don't know if y'all can see, but I'm waiting for my delay. But this right here is a battery backup. It's a trip light, 1400 watt, and it's heavy as all hell. Just for this little guy right here. Somebody threw it away, and I got it. I saw it, and it works fine. Keeps all this running. Well, some of this is not plugged into it, but my computer is, modem, Wi-Fi, stuff like that, and this rack and this receiver. It'll keep all that running for 30 minutes. Yeah, as long as you don't disturb it, you know, the asbestos, it won't be, it won't hurt you. As long as you just leave it alone. Yeah, it's totally a non-alcoholic beer, John. I showed it on screen earlier. Hold on, let me grab it. Look, I don't know how well it's going to focus. Right there, where my finger's at. It says 0% alcohol. See? Right there. Oops, I slipped. Oops. Hey, Mark, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I try to put up videos, you know, it's really limited because, you know, I'm, tell you the truth, I'm really not supposed to be recording, like, people at my work, like my employees or the people who live there and stuff. So that's why most of my videos are kind of either on the roof or when I'm by myself or something. You know, I can do the garbage disposals because not too many people are underneath the sink with me, you know, or hanging over me, and certain things like that. Yeah, Mark, welcome to my moist channel. That's what John said. I appreciate it, Mark. Yeah. But if I find something like interesting, like y'all have, you know, when I'm filming and stuff, you know, I can't like go through the. You're welcome, Mark. Anytime. I can't really like film me going through the lobby and stuff. Well, the other night I had to work. I had to work security because one of the security guards was sick, and that's what I used to do for 5 years. I don't know if y'all know that, but at that property, I've been at that property for 10 years, 5 years as a maintenance guy, and 5 years as security first, and then I did so much maintenance stuff for them that they hired me on as a maintenance guy. So I was kind of like a foot in the door. I just showed off and like, yeah, it was just a bad cap, or it's contactor change. While I was working security on my rounds, I would just run up to the roof real quick, click, 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 put in the cap, run back downstairs, flip on the thing, whatever. So they noticed that maintenance was never getting called in when I worked, so that was another thing. So, but I kind of took a risk in doing that. Joe Shear is here. Uh-oh. How you doing, Joe? Everybody quiet. Joe's here. Mm-hmm. Make a video on my refrigeration equipment. That's the thing. Got just a couple hoses, got Testo Smart Probes, got a Yellow Jacket evacuation, got a couple recovery tanks. Even got a flush system, but it's all been stacked in that shed for years. Nobody uses it. But I might do that, actually. I'll show you. I might go out to the shed with all the equipment that we have. It's not really going to be, who knows? Who knows what it is? No band hammers. How long am I going to be live streaming? I didn't think about it because I really was going to just try to test it, but yeah, right. Geoff gets sauced quick. What the hell are you talking about? I haven't even... I'm talking so much I can't even drink my non-alcoholic beer. I mean, come on now. Cheers. Yeah, Joe. Wow. Yeah, I saw Lex Vance's video, and I know y'all are in the same neck of the woods. I actually drove through there. We were just talking about the when we first began, like went to Panama City, man. You guys actually got a little bit luckier than I mean, here in Jacksonville, it was just a drizzle, like in maybe a little, whew, like a breeze or whatever, but just a regular old thunderstorm for us. But yeah, when I went through Tallahassee, we were trying to find a place to eat. We couldn't find a dang place to eat, and we found a Waffle House with the light still on. I mean, I was I was wondering if we ever even get into Panama City with all the power poles that we had to dodge. It's kind of scary driving. I don't know, we're probably going 50 because you got like 2 hours from Tallahassee to Panama City, and the whole way there was just do 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 do. It was all power lines we were running over. It's crazy. Yeah. I mean, how bad were you damaged, Joe? John. He's gonna come over there, man. Say, I want to see a hurricane hit California. Shoot. I don't even think that's possible, is it? Is there any way? I don't know. I'm not a weatherman. Lex is in here. Speaking of the devil, we were just talking about you in Tallahassee. Yeah, they work great. Oh, cool. That's good. That's good, Lex. Everybody congratulate Lex on 10,000 subscribers. That's awesome. That is actually pretty cool. Damn, dude. Wow. Dang. F bombs. Yeah. Okay. Doggone it. Hmm. For some reason, I can't, Firetech. It's not letting me mod anybody else. I don't know why. I think it's because everybody's in here or something. It's stupid. Let me see. Oh, crap. I have to figure it out later, man. Yeah, I think I modded too many people. I see. I would have to go into my Google Plus thing and like back some people off because the last time I went live, I think I modded a whole bunch of people, which I probably shouldn't have done. So, yeah, I can't imagine how much this is gonna cost people, including you, Joe, and other people. Yeah, I was just saying, Joe and Lex. I was saying when I went to Panama City, it looked like somebody took a razor and just buzz cut the planet. It, so it was crazy. Yeah, I heard that Google's getting rid of the Google Plus stuff. I don't think it was very popular. It's almost like another Facebook, almost a little bit. Oh, you live in Jacksonville too? Yeah, yeah. We didn't even get a trinkle, did we? Maybe a little thunderstorm. Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna keep one nearby. Cheers. Yeah, Joe. Um, I'm pretty sure you and Lex and everybody's watched my video, but the biggest thing that I went holy shit on was the trains flipped over. Not I wasn't too impressed with the box cars because I know the wheels aren't attached to the actual car. And that's most of the weight, and they were empty cars. But the tanker cars, it flipped the wheels too with it. I was like, oh my god. Oh, I know, fire tech. I remember your thing. Yeah, I was just speechless, man. So I've never seen anything like that in my entire life. I'm like, wow. Because you know what? If a hurricane came, the first place I would probably run to would be like a train, something really, really heavy, right? Nope, not anymore. Hell no. Well, you probably still survive because they just tipped over, it looks like. They weren't like thrown around or anything. But, man, not a safe place to be either. I don't know, or at least, well, I don't know. Each one of those cars, I think the box cars weigh 30 tons. But that's with the wheels. That's the total gross. That is astounding. Like that. Whew. Oh, and the amount of law enforcement, like in that video at like a 10-minute mark, I showed like only like 10 or 12, you know, uh, state troopers, but we were behind a whole line of hundreds. It was just like the whole sky looked like firecrackers, like just reds and blues, like all the way down the road, as far as you could see. And we were right behind them in a nice black Chevy Suburban. And well, I was like, man, I feel like the freaking president right now. You know? But man, I'm glad I got to go, like, you know, and help out. I don't know. Who is it that's in here that's from Yellowstone? Is it? Somebody said they don't have to worry about hurricanes. Was that you, Dallas? Like, I know you just said it in chat, but somebody said that, and I said, yeah, but Yellowstone, if that thing erupts, we all have to worry about it. I forget who it was that said that. I was thinking about, yeah, well, if that super volcano erupts, I think half the freaking United States is gone. You. Oh God, Lex, I feel your pain. Yeah, I'll be there when the trees stop falling. That's what I tell him. My power's out. Can you come and lift the power pole up and put... Basements, but no holes. If a hurricane comes in New York, basement, it depends. If there's flooding, probably not a good idea. But that's the tricky thing about a hurricane. You don't know if it's going to be like a tsunami or twist off into the 1,000 tornadoes, or, there's pretty dang unpredictable. I mean, a hurricane is a tornado itself, and once it landfalls, then you have tornadoes, but it's coming with a great deal of rain, so your basement gets flooded, then it moves you up to the upper floor, and then, I don't know. It's a 50-50 thing. Some hurricanes come through and it's just a whole bunch of wind, like Irma. It did have some rain with it, but it was a moderate amount. But Michael had the rain, the wind, and just the sheer freaking brute force. Like, I think Michael and Katrina are boyfriend girlfriend is what it is. You know what? I've never experienced an earthquake, but I seriously want to. I seriously want to. Like a minor one, Never been in an earthquake, but I think that would be cool. I think it would scare the shit out of me, honestly. I think I'd scream like a little girl. Oh, okay, cool. You're high up on a hill. The daylight downhill. So, yeah, that's the thing. Being up high and away from any kind of rivers or freaking oceans, man. I don't. Rich people are like, my house is blown apart. Well, you got 3 more houses. Shoot. Some people now. Not talking for everybody. Well, so you got a really good pump system. I have to drain ditch in the backyard. Well, if that pump ever goes out, you could call Steve Labs. He'll fix it. I was watching him do some of those sup pumps. I think it was yesterday. He was replacing a sup pump in somebody's basement. I was like, oh god, ew. Or it was a sewage pump or something. I don't know what it was. Use lost a lot. Are they, John? Are they fun? The next time there's an earthquake, you got to either go live or show us the silverware dancing on the table or something. That'd be cool. Because everybody knows California's gonna break off and just go hang with Hawaii. Hey. All right, man. Good night, Lex. Thanks for dropping in, man. I really appreciate you stopping by, man. Thanks. Biggest earthquake I've been in was 6.3. Good God. Oh, okay. I got you. JCC. I got you. Okay, yeah, do that. Us folk over here in Florida don't know about them going no earthquakes now. Light her up. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm charging my cigarette. E-cigarette. There you go. Oh, yeah, we experience an earthquake every time you go to Harbor Freight. Oh, God. There's an earthquake here in Florida. No, you didn't. It was an earthquake. Nope. I had to charge it. The light on it is on it. Yeah, that's good. Los Angeles. Okay, there's a question. One, if it's Los Angeles. Two, if it's Los Angeles. The pronunciation. We were actually having an argument about that on the way down to Panama City. Angeles or Los Angeles or Los Angeles? Los Angeles? Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I was saying. Okay. I'm glad even the Californians out there will say that. Okay, cool. Good. Because somebody's like, it's Angeles. Los Angeles. I'm like, no, it ain't. What are you talking about? Get that right. Uh-oh. Got a troll. Y'all want to hear the comment? And I'm surprised. Holy crap. No way. Or haven't seen this guy before. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm not trying to be ignorant. Well, goddamn. I'm not trying very hard. No, he's not in here. He left a comment on my video. It just popped up on the little bell thing. I was just reading it. Okay, so you guys remember that video where I'm putting a belt on that unit? I totally murdered that video, like, because I'm just being stupid. The skid can be backed up and then you can push it forward. I knew this. I've done it on the 60-ton carrier unit that's on the other roof. So, here, without further ado, you need to get on that radio and call them to tell them that you need a skilled worker to come take care of this. You obviously have no idea what you're doing. I'm not trying to be ignorant. Oh, man. What the fuck? That's what I get for uploading videos like that. That's what I get. It's fair. It's fair. I have to realize you guys can only see what I want y'all to see, and you know, since then that unit the skid's been pulled back and a B40 belt has been put on that thing, so the proper belt. Did not do a belt alignment. Okay. Dang it. I'll be there tomorrow and the rest of my life probably. So, if I work for an air conditioning company, I would make sure before I left that job that every single thing was working, because I would not want to get a call back. If I get a call back on my work, it's 4,000 foot walk, maybe at most 5, maybe if I'm in the West Wing. But nah. And they were talking about replacing all that equipment. I'm like, good lord, just because it looks old. My company loves to spend money. I don't know why, but it's like, yeah, it's a 15-ton RTU. Yeah, okay, we'll just get a crane out here and we replace it. It looks kind of old, wore down. Hey, they work great. Don't have a problem with them. Don't replace them with no damn Aeons. Your power just went out. What, are you on your phone now? What? Maybe I missed something. Yeah, dynamic energy solutions. Yeah, that was a face palm moment because I was editing the video. I was like, "Ooh, maybe nobody will notice." And I was like, "Yeah, right." I was just hoping, but how many? I mean, a lot of y'all noticed. It's just like, you know, yeah, I'm trying to push the skid to tighten the belt instead of pull the skid back and then put the belt on and then tighten the skid. Yeah, it's just I overlooked it because our 60-ton has two belts with one big skid thing that goes on there. 22 kW for a whole house. Yeah, the smallest generator we have is 35 kW, and it powers almost everything in our kitchen, except for that big air conditioning. Obviously. Yeah, I guess if you just convert your, wouldn't you, to know how much a generator you need, wouldn't you just look at your panel and just do the maximum load of your panel? Like, let's say you have a 400 amp panel, you would convert that over to wattage, using the Ohm's law or whatever it's called. And then it would tell you the minimum, I guess, of kW. I guess it'd be a lot. It'd be interesting. I'll do that one day. See if I can calculate that correctly. Oh, I got a formula. Dang it. It's in my truck. I'm not going to go get it. But I wrote down this formula that air conditioning guy told me, and you can actually get the pressures off transducers by doing this formula. And it's pretty cool. The way it showed me, you can use your meter to tell how much PSI is in a system just by putting your meter to the transducer. And it gives you a rough estimate, like you get like 400 on the high side or something. You're like, oh shit, whatever. But that was pretty cool. But I don't think I'll ever be using that. It was pretty cool the way you can get the like on the Aeon units, for instance. There's a chart and it tells you the ohms of resistance, and then if you're ohming that out, it'll show right beside the chart the temperature that the outdoor air temperature sensor is reading, which I thought pretty cool. But I can't remember all those resistant values and what they mean. So dang. You can 450K VA. No, we have 100 and our biggest one's 150, and that's that Caterpillar one. 1,000 gallons of diesel. That's our biggest one. It runs the entire building pretty much. The air conditionings on the roof, the Aeon units. I think 3 of them are powered when the power's out, and the other 3 go off. Or maybe it's like the air. I don't know exactly which ones, but it's not all of them. I have to look at the breaker panel again, but yeah, 200 amps is like 50K. Yeah, that's what. The only house on my street. Yeah, JCC, I hear you. We have some neighbors that do that. I mean, how long does that generator run on gas though? Like probably under, I don't know, whatever load you're running it on. Hallway lighting for the. Dang, only 10%. Well, yeah, for 450 kVA. Oh snap! Cool. That's cool. Damn, JCC. No, I'm not gonna sing a song. Joe will ban me. I turn on my headphones and there's a delay. I think there's a delay between that rack back there and my headphones because my headphones are Bluetooth. If they were wired, I bet there would be no delay. So I need to get some wired headphones. Yeah, that's pretty good when you have whole house generation. 200 PTAX, but not the AC, just the blowers and the controls provided. Hydronic heat via hot water coils in the PTAC. Huh. Dang, that's weird. I never heard of that. Like, what is it? The property is like, what is dynamic energy? Is it like a hotel or something? Oh God, no! I'm not gonna sing Friday. Not on a Sunday. No, what comes after Sunday? Monday. No, I'm not gonna do it. Nope. Retirement village. Okay, so you're in the same thing as I am. Yeah, mine's retirement community. Got to keep the old people happy and alive. That's for sure. It took us 2 hours to load a bus with 35 residents. I was like, oh my God. Well, like 7 of them were totally paralyzed, can't walk. We had to um, deadlift them. So what we do is put them in a sheet that we had and up onto the bus. So yeah, that would be funny. Kiss a lot of old rich butts. Yeah. For what it's worth. Cheers. Not our. Nope. No alcohol. Not a lick of it. Nothing in that can but water. You know, that's something that JCC, that's something that Aeon stands beside, and is that their units are so hurricane proof and stuff. I think that's one they got sold to our property, and they're like, "Oh, that's great! Yeah, they're so inefficient. They got economizers on them, empathy controls, and." But in all reality, I think that thing will fly off the roof. I mean, you get on top of the Aeon units, they have like a shock absorbing kind of effect to them. They sit on like this. I don't know. Maybe Joe knows better, but like a rubber boot kind of thing. And it almost feels like it has shocks to it. Like you can shake them back and forth really, but I've never done that. But but I've tried to get like peek over one like this to see if the fan was spinning, and it would like tilt a little bit. I was like, oh gosh, I thought I was not gonna knock the dang thing off the roof, but it's a fix somehow. I never even paid attention to it because it. Somebody said it earlier. You look at an Aeon the wrong way, it's gonna. I think it was you. it's gonna. It's gonna. It's gonna start unloading on you, bro. So to speak, no pun intended. Yeah, right? There's nothing. I wish, like, I wish they were carriers. Or even Linux. Or Train. But carrier, I mean, if they were carrier, I'm familiar with all the carriers. But, you know, they are, if I have to say anything about Aeon, is they gave me a great learning experience about indoor air quality and how, you know, CO2 is removed from the building and stuff, and how, you know, the free cooling, when it's cold outside, it detects that, so it opens the dampers so the cold air can come in, and you got free cooling for the building and stuff. And just never seen a heat wheel before in my life until those things were installed, and that was about 4 or 5 years ago, I guess. 6 years ago, actually. Yeah. I would be happy if there were anything other than Aeon units. I could, you know, I know like the Linux units have modules inside of them that you can like adjust stuff. But, you know, Aeon, you gotta buy this freaking service tool for $800. And I'm beginning to think that we should have 8 of those on our property, since we have 8 Aeon units, and they should have came with a unit, but I bet they did, and the installers that installed them probably selling them on eBay right about now for $500. Yep, that's exactly what happens with us. You gotta always. My AC's not working. Okay, click, heat. Then it heats up during the day, right? And then it's like, oh my room's at 90 degrees in there. Click, cool. Yep, do the same thing. Do the same exact thing. Police scanner toned out another firehouse for that power substation fire. Huh? What substation fire? I didn't hear about that. Hmm. Well, the Honeywells are 3 degrees. And I don't think you can, because the Honeywells, yeah, they're the Honeywell Pro 5000 series. I do know is 3 degrees. Like if you put them in an auto changeover, so if you set it to 72, like 70 for cool, then your heat will be like 60, 3 degrees lower than that. And then I've always been confused on that crap because I do it all the time and I don't understand how people can tell the difference between just 3 degrees. Like, how is it so uncomfortable from like 73 degrees and then it's too cold when it's 70 degrees? You know what I mean? I never got that. Because what's going to happen is the air conditioning is going to blow itself up. Because the air conditioning is going to come on, chill the room down to 70 degrees, and then turn on the heat to raise it back up to 70 degrees. Or, it's going to fight itself if it doesn't have a differential in between when heat's going to come on and when the cool's going to come on. So if you close that gap, it'll just be going like heat, cool, heat, cool, heat, cool. So I don't know. I don't know if there's a thermostat out there to just keep it like at 1 degree. I know what you're saying. Like, okay, it's 72, but then the thermostat sometimes will register that, it's 71 when it kicks off. If that makes any sense. Like sometimes even the Honeywells will do it. I have it set at 70 degrees, but it'll be 69 when it kicks off, and it'll go click, click, like that. But if you close the gap to only be 70 or 69, then the heat will come on at 69 trying to raise it to 70. You see what I mean? I'm trying to explain it the best I can. I'm awful at explaining shit. That's one of my biggest failures. Just trying to explain how shit works. Yeah, also, there was a way to lock the dang things down, man. There was a thermostat that we had that was Honeywell. I don't think it was a Pro 5000 series. But, you could hold the up and down arrow buttons. But this doesn't work on the Honeywell Pro 5000 series. But no, it was hold the fan and the up arrow. Or is that no. It was the up and down arrows. I'm pretty sure it was just you hold them for 5 seconds so it would lock it, put it on child lock. And if you never told anybody that, or actually, now I think I know. Let's see, hold on. Nope, didn't work. Not on the Pro 5000 series, sorry. I got one on the wall back there, so I had to go check that out. But it was a thermostat. You had to hold 3 different buttons, and it would lock down the thermostat so you couldn't change it. Then you could put it in auto mode where that would probably be the best thermostat. It could have been White Rogers. I don't know. It could have been one. I definitely want to know because we'll start ordering those because our supplier or even Honeywell, I don't think is even making the Pro 5000 series anymore. So, damn it. For our P-Tax, we just ordered the Mana wireless thermostats and the receivers. They're quite expensive though. I mean, upwards about $300. So, okay, I'm missing y'all's chat a little bit. I lost power because the substation in my area caught fire and they had both fire stations. Oh, dang. Yeah, with all the power lines going down and shorting, I bet that whole substation blew up. Yeah. John's like, yeah, it's hard when I'm sauced. I'm not interfering with any kind of Harbor Freight streaming. Oh yeah, tell him to fuck off about generator noise. Yeah. She just wants a cord running over. Go give her a suicide cord and hand her the end of it and just say, "Here you go." She'll probably grab it by the prongs. Something in my dang eye. God dang it. Jesus. It's like single day program. Now I don't know. It's hard to say what thermostat, because I haven't done my research on thermostats. I mean, Honeywell. The reason why we use the Honeywell Pro 5000s is because it's simple and it's got 3 buttons on it. And still, people can't operate the dang thing anyway. So. Oh, dang. Well, that's what you get for trying to steal copper. Like in Panama City, like you could just walk through the holes that were in like the Lowe's. Like there's just holes in like the Lowe's home improvement building. I was just like, walk right on in, get whatever you want. Of course, that's why there was hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cops down there. But it's like a ghost town, except for the cops. We're ordering a bunch of so we can put them on pizza. Well, you're ordering a whole bunch of Honeywell Pro 5000s or something? Oh, you mean the oh yeah, you told me the T11. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. See what's cracking, homie. Let's see. Oh yeah, that might have been the maybe about Venstar. Yeah, those might actually have the lockdown function on it. Where you can lock, I'm not sure. Alright, JCC. Man, thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks. Yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, do want to see the stats on them. Like, they do your heat pumps have, I mean, does your PTAX have heat pumps on them? Mode fan. Because maybe this doesn't support heat pump. I don't know. Oh, but you said it, you got hydronic heat. Okay, cool. Yeah, 2-stage heat, 2-stage cool, gas, electric, heat pumps, blah, blah. Cool. Damn. Yeah, automatically switches from heating to cool. Sweet. Thermostat locking. Set points can only be adjusted by authorized individuals when this feature is on. Works with 4 or 5 wires. No common is necessary if you use batteries. Ah, cool. Damn. Alright, Fire Tech. Appreciate it, man. Have a nice night yourself. Oh, those are cool. I'm going to mention those to my boss. See if we can get those. Of course, we're not going to probably be using those for PTACs. Probably our heat pumps. Or, you know. And at $30 a pop, man, we'll order a whole damn case of them damn things. It's not bad at all. Well, this one says 50, but, you know, whatever. I think we were paying 80 for the Honeywell 5000s. Dang. Look for a long time and find it. Well, that's cool. Well, keep me updated because I'm interested in that because we were trying to get these Honeywell like 3000 something like that, and I was like, this ain't gonna work, man. It doesn't even have heat pump like stuff on it or something. It's like a 5-wire system. It didn't have 2 heat, 1 cool, which is our units, and then we have 14 units that are 1 heat, 1 gas cool. So, all right, John, man, you take care, man. Stay moist. Yes, I will. I will definitely stay moist. Speaking of moist, cheers. Oh, that's cool. I have a better one that mounts in a single game box. Cool. Yeah, you know what? I'll tell you something really, really crazy about the Honeywell Pro 5000s and the Amana control boards is, hold on, let's see if I can find this real quick. Let's see, where are you at? No. Where did I put my box at? Alright, so, here, let's see how good I can do this. Alright, so, I like to play around with like a little electronic things, right? So I was messing around one day, and it's pretty similar to this. And it's an Arduino board, okay? And what it does is you can do anything on it. You can program this chip to do anything and do whatever. See that chip right there in the middle? This is like a toy for, I mean, there's 12-year-olds out there programming these things. I've used this to control my Christmas lights one year, my very first year, and I noticed that it's an Atmega chip, and it is a 2560 chip. Well, the one inside of the Honeywell Pro 5000 chip is a 2560 chip. It's the same thing. It's a little bit of overkill, but it's the same thing that's in that thermostat that's on this toy, basically. I was amazed. And the Amana P-Tax, the control boards, but theirs is covered in wax silicone or whatnot. But I thought that was pretty cool because I was like, you know. They're a very good microprocessor, really. Really easy to program. Like I said, 12-year-olds are doing them. It's just a learning curve, like everything else. I mean, I haven't played with those things in a while. I got all sorts of, they're like Legos. They're like Legos. You can just take, see, I got another one here, the old Uno style. Another Uno, different version. And you can put things on top of them like a relay shield. So I put this on there. Bam, you got a sprinkler system if you want it. Ethernet shield, give it some internet. One of these is clicked to another one just for storage, but yeah, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. They're like grown-up Legos. Never too old for that. Yeah, conformal coating, whatever it's called, man. It's, oh God. Yep. I like this 2560 because I know I can do anything. What the heck? This is why y'all don't want roommates. Anyway. Really, dude? Oh my God. Alright. But, yeah, I love this thing. I do anything with it. I actually created a water heater thing where I could get on the internet by putting the internet shield on there, if it was wired. And then you could, as you're at home, you could monitor the water heater online, and it actually worked in theory, like in testing. Like I would turn on an input, and that would be like a light coming on and stuff. It was pretty cool, but it actually worked. But then I thought about, I can't put that on a damn unit. Thing blow up, I'll be liable for it. So. Yeah, it's probably cheaper. It's probably cheaper to just buy the thermostat because they build those in bulk, So I get them probably only cost them like $20 to make it, and then they sell it for probably even cheaper than that. But. Yeah, I like playing around with the Arduino every once in a while when I get bored. Oh, what isn't mass produced in China anymore? Yeah. Yeah, we had a good crowd there for a while. I guess I went live streaming just in time. We had all the big heavy hitters up here. Yeah. Well, this was only supposed to be a test stream, and it's amazing how you can get hooked into this. I've been streaming for 114 minutes now. Why doesn't it tell you hour? Like, what the hell? Yeah, no, I was getting 20, 25 or something. I think was my peak or something. It's all right. We're just here to, like I said, this was supposed to be a test stream and ended up going live anyway because it's working. Now I know how it is working and stuff. So yeah, me too, man. I probably better be getting to bed. I don't have to go anywhere tomorrow, I don't think, but because I'll be on call starting Tuesday, so wish me luck. Hey, man, no problem. I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna definitely look into those thermostats. So, yep, I appreciate it. And Chris, I think I'm gonna go too, man, buddy. And anybody else who's watching. Oh, you're on call starting Friday. All right. All right, man. Appreciate it, buddy. Thanks. All right. Yeah, keep me updated on that. Let me know how those thermostats work. If they're pieces of crap or what, or if they're working or whatnot. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna leave. I'm going to probably end it here. So, good night. All right, man. All right, guys. I'll see y'all. On the next one, I'll try to have like a timer saying I'm about, you know, you're still gonna be here. Okay, well I'm not. I gotta go. I gotta go to bed. um, but I'll probably do a timer or something. Let you guys know when I'm going live, so everybody can stack up in here if they want. All right, guys. I appreciate everything, and y'all have a great night.